Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode. I'm Yurika Fritz Bulikatin, and today we'll be talking about professional behavior as students, especially when we're faced with pressure or unfair expectations. Whether you're in high school or college, we all face situations where doing what's right might feel difficult, especially when everyone around us is doing the opposite. Today, I'll walk you through two realistic scenarios, one about cheating culture and another about group work pressure. And we'll explore how we can respond professionally, ethically, and thoughtfully. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's dive deep into these situations that a lot of students like us can relate to. Scenario 1. This is about Emma and academic integrity. Emma's in high school, where her classmates frequently share answers and cheat on assignments. The teacher is strict but does not notice that cheating because it's done subtly. Emma feels pressured to join in to fit in with her peers, but she is also committed to maintaining her academic integrity. She must decide whether to conform to the cheating culture to avoid conflict or to stand firm against it, risking her social acceptance. For the first guide question, what ethical standards should Emma uphold in this situation? Emma should uphold the ethical standard of academic honesty. This means submitting original work, being truthful, and avoiding cheating, even when pressured. Academic honesty builds trust, both with teachers and with oneself. Cheating may offer short term gains, but it damages personal integrity. It's also unfair to students who study and do their own work. If everyone cheats, it devalues the education system and promotes dishonesty beyond the classroom. Should Emma conform to her peers' cheating practices or refuse to participate? If she chooses to conform, what type of conformity is she engaging in? Emma should refuse to participate. Conforming to cheating just to fit in would be an example of compliance, going along with the group while disagreeing internally. If she convinces herself that cheating is acceptable, that would become internalization. If she cheats to feel part of the group, it's identification. Either way, the root reason is peer pressure, and professional response is to stand firm against it. If Emma decides to conform by participating in cheating, is it due to a desire for acceptance or compliance, a genuine belief that cheating is justified, which is internalization, or a need to fit into the group's norms, which is identification? If Emma cheats to avoid being left out or bullied, her behavior is driven by compliance. She doesn't believe in it, but she wants to be accepted. If she really starts to believe cheating is okay because everyone does it, then that's internalization. If she wants to belong to the group and thinks cheating helps her fit in, that's identification. Understanding the reason helps in addressing the root of the behavior. What conflict management style would be most appropriate for Emma if she decides to address the issue of cheating with her peers, and why? The most appropriate style is collaborating. Emma could try to speak with her peers privately and explain how she feels. She might say, "I'm uncomfortable with this. Let's help each other study instead." That way, she avoids direct confrontation but encourages a better solution. If that's not possible, compromising, like quietly doing her own work and staying out of the cheating circle, might be necessary. For scenario 2, this involves Alex and group work pressure. Alex is assigned to a group project where the group members expect him to take on more than his fair share of the work. The group is tight-knit and values teamwork, but Alex prefers working independently and feels overwhelmed by the extra responsibilities. He must decide whether to conform to the group's expectations by increasing his contribution or to assert his own preferences, which might lead to conflict with his teammates. What ethical standards should Alex consider in this situation? We're going to discuss the importance of fairness and equitable contribution in group work and how balancing personal preferences with team expectations impacts group dynamics. Alex should prioritize fairness and responsibility. Each member of a group project should contribute equally. While Alex prefers working alone, being part of a group means balancing personal preferences and with team goals. If one person does too much, it leads to burnout and resentment, harming team dynamics. A professional student speaks up when there's an imbalance and offers solutions that benefit everyone. Should Alex conform to the group's expectations by increasing his contribution, or should he assert his preference for less responsibility? If he chooses to conform, what type of conformity is he demonstrating? Alex should assert his preferences respectfully. If he conforms by doing more just to avoid conflict, that's compliance. If he truly believes that carrying more weight helps the team succeed, it becomes internalization. If he's trying to fit in or impress the group, that's identification. Regardless, his needs matter too. It's okay to ask for fairness. If Alex decides to conform by taking on more work, is it because he wants to gain acceptance from his team, which is compliance? He genuinely believes in the value of teamwork, which is internalization, or he wants to align with the team's norms, which is identification. If Alex takes on extra work just to be accepted, it's compliance. If he believes teamwork means sacrifice, it's internalization. If he wants to align with his group's habits and maintain peace, it's identification. All three show different motivations, but none are sustainable if he feels stressed or taken advantage of. Communication is the key. What conflict management style would be most effective for Alex if he chooses to discuss and resolve the workload distribution issue with his team, and why? The best approach is collaborating. Alex can initiate a group talk, explain how he feels, and ask if tasks can be divided more fairly. He could say, I want to help, but I feel overwhelmed. Can we adjust things so everyone contributes equally? This shows leadership and respect. If the group resists, compromising, which is taking on more tasks while asking someone else to take another, might help maintain peace without overburdening himself. In both scenarios, Emma and Alex face pressure to give in, to do what's easiest instead of what's right. But professionalism means standing by your values, setting boundaries, and communicating clearly. Emma must uphold honesty in a culture of cheating, and Alex must ask for fairness in a group that expects too much. These aren't easy choices, but they show true maturity and responsibility. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this podcast helped you reflect on how we, as students, can act ethically and professionally, even when it's tough. Until next time, stay grounded, stay kind, and always stand for what's right.